My Sephora order just got delivered, so you know what that means. It is haul time. So I placed a big Sephora order a couple days ago, of course, during the fall VIB savings event that is going on right now. I believe it lasts through November 7th, I want to say. So you still have some time to get some things that you want if you are interested. I will have all of the sale information in the description box of this video. The code is savings for everyone. I believe when you're watching this, I know for sure that VIB members can shop. I believe insiders can shop on November 3rd. I could be wrong though, so check that description box, but anyone can be an insider. You just have to sign up on the Sephora website and you can at least get 10% off. So super exciting. Today I just wanted to unbox my order with you guys because I know you love a good haul video. And yeah, we can just kind of chat about what I picked up. If you guys are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe down below if you love videos like this one, and follow me over on Instagram, and let's get started. Got my handy box cutter, so let's dive into this package. So here's what we have inside of the box. It is packed full of a bunch of goodies in no particular order. We are just going to start randomly pulling things out of the box. I did pick up the fairly new Patrick Ta Cream Foundation. I have not tried this, but I've heard really good things about it, and I always love trying a new foundation. I don't have any foundations like this, like the cream formula. I got the shade Light 3. Of course, it is the same packaging as all of his other cream products, cream bronzers, blushes, etc. But it is slightly bigger, which would make sense since it is a foundation that is covering your entire face. You do want a little bit more product. So here's what the product looks like. It looks absolutely stunning in the pan. I just want to like dive into it right now. I've heard especially good things about the powder of this duo, which is kind of surprising, but I am so excited to give it a try. And it does have this little clear window here to protect the cream product, which is nice. One thing that kind of surprises me is how much lighter the powder is than the cream foundation, but I'm assuming this is just supposed to be like a translucent powder, which is what I use day to day anyways. I believe this was the only foundation that I picked up during this haul, so I will definitely be trying this super soon. Next, we have a little perfume sampler. This is the Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. So I believe it comes with the Good Girl perfume, the Very Good Girl perfume, and then the Good Girl Supreme roll-on. So I'm not really sure how each of these are different, but I know a lot of people love this perfume. It's the perfume that comes in the high heel bottle. My mom actually recently purchased this during the Nordstrom anniversary sale, so I wanted to just test it out for myself. I didn't want to buy a full size, but I knew that I at least wanted to test out the scent on myself just to kind of get an idea of how I like it. So I thought this trio was like a really good value. Kind of want to give it an initial sniff right now. And I do like that these are roller balls, which makes them very easy to put on and travel with. Wow, I really like that. And it's cool too that I got my order super quickly, because if I do like the scent enough, then I could go ahead and pick it up in a full size during the sale so I can still get that discount. But there are a ton of perfume samplers like this, so if you have been eyeing a perfume, just search it on Sephora and see if it comes in like a little pack like this, so you could at least just test out the scent. But yeah, this one is a very like sexy nighttime scent. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit sultry, but I'm really liking it so far. I also picked up one of the new Hourglass ambient lighting palettes. I am obsessed with these. I think they are beautiful. They come in these gorgeous packages with an animal theme. I think they have a butterfly, elephant, and I want to say a tiger, I believe, but they're all stunning. So I just picked up the elephant one because I liked the shades inside the best. All of them are beautiful. I think if you order directly from Hourglass, you can choose which packaging you get for which colors. That's kind of cool. So if you like the butterfly the best, but you want the colors of the elephant, then you can kind of customize it. But here are the shades that come in the elephant palette. I liked these because they are kind of more medium skin tone friendly. In my opinion, I would say the butterfly is for light, fair skin tones. This one, the elephant, is for medium, and the tiger is for dark skin tones. Of course, you can really use whichever one you like, but that's just kind of the gist that I'm getting based on the shades. So it says it comes with two finishing powders, the metallic strobe powder, which is like a highlighter, and a bronzer. The bronzer does look a little bit light for me, for sure, than like what I would normally go for, but maybe it's like one of those things that you could use kind of like a bronzer highlighter moment. And then of course it does come with the two blushes as well. So all around a really pretty palette. I think this will be very functional, and I've heard great things about this as well, so I'm excited to dive into it. One of the eyeshadow palettes that I picked up during this haul is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Rose Metals palette. I knew as soon as I saw this that I had to have it. I think this is so beautiful. One of the reasons why I wanted this palette really bad is because a lot of the shadows in this palette are shimmers, and I think Anastasia does some of the best shimmers on the market. Even if they do have a little bit of fallout, they are beaming, so I knew that this would probably be a go-to palette for me as far as shimmers go. And I usually use a shimmer on my eyes every single time I do my makeup. I just love the look of a shimmer on the lid. It's gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So here is what the palette looks like. It is a little bit deeper, I think, than I expected. You don't really have a lot of light shimmers, which is typically what I go for. So we'll see how I kind of come up with looks from this palette, but it does have a lot of really nice matte shades. I think I could get a lot of use out of this one and these two here, and then this one for a more darker kind of like outer corner color. So we do have a lot of wiggle room here. I will say I wish they had just like one more lighter color shimmer, because they do kind of have like that orange and green, but they are just a little bit dark. So I don't know, we'll see. It is perfect for fall and winter though, so I'm going to have the most fun playing around and creating looks with this. I just know it. A little cheek set that I got from Merit Beauty. This looked really, really cool. I have not tried any of their cream blush products or a lot of their products at all, really. So when I saw this in a value set, I thought it would be a good one to pick up, and the blushes just slide right out. So this is called the Flush Balm Trio, and it is basically just a trio of their cream blushes. You get the shade Soft Peach, Cool Pink, and Warm Brick, which is actually an exclusive shade. It's always nice to get like something a little bit new in the value set and not just like the same old products that they already have. So here are what the mini blushes look like. I love the packaging. It's absolutely adorable, and it looks very holiday to me as well. I also like that it has a clear cap so you can see the color of the blush through the packaging. I'm going to do a little swatch here. Gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. So this one is definitely going to be like my go-to everyday blush shade. Then we have Cheeky, the Cool Pink, which is another really pretty shade. It's not overly bright, which I like. It's still a really good shade, especially for fall. And then the last one, the Warm Brick, looks like that. So one thing I am noticing is that these are kind of balm-like, which it does state in the name, so I'm really not surprised by that. They do have kind of a more, definitely like a cream finish. They're not anything that's going to be like a cream to matte finish. They definitely look dewy. So here are the swatches of all three shades that you get in this value set, starting with Beverly Hills here, which is a peach. Then we have Cheeky, the Cool Pink, and Mars, which is the Warm Brick shade. So I'm excited to use these. I think it'll be fun to play around with. My number one thing is, do they work well over powders? I am a little nervous, being as these are like such a like slip and slide kind of formula, but we'll see. I've had a lot of luck with products just like this, and I've also had some that were kind of fails, so it'll just be one of those things where I'll have to test it out and see. I ended up picking up a lot of lashes during the sale because I kind of just need to restock my stash. So let's go over the ones that I got. So one of my favorite brands of lashes at Sephora are just the ones from Sephora collection. They really are so good, you guys, and they are $10 plus you get 30% off of the entire Sephora collection, no matter what tier you are. So these are a really, really affordable option when it comes to lashes. I've tried a couple of the styles, not all of them, so I picked up 3 new ones. My favorite so far have been the style Fringe, so definitely check those out. But this time I picked up the styles Swanky, Irresistible, and Craze. So here is the style Craze. They are definitely a fuller lash all the way across. Then we have Swanky that are definitely definitely more of a voluminous lash, lots of thick lashes, especially in the center. And then we have Irresistible, which is a little bit more toned down, and these I think for me would be great for just, you know, even every day. And they have a wing kind of shape to them where it's a little bit more full on the outer corner, which is exactly what I love for my eye shape. So yeah, definitely check out these lashes. So affordable. I find that they're really great quality. I've used the fringe ones at least 10 times already, and I still have them somewhere. My problem with lashes is not necessarily that they break or get damaged or rip. It's just losing them. I'll take them off somewhere and then I lose them and I don't know where they went. So that is my main problem, but I have found that these last a long time and they go on really easily as well. I've never had any problems putting them on. And then the only other lashes that I got are from the Velour brand, which is another one of my favorite brand of lashes. I actually have on Velour lashes today in the style Run the World. So this is a limited edition set that comes with 2 lashes and a lash glue. These are in the styles Serendipity and Can't Be Tamed. I believe I have worn the Can't Be Tamed style before and I loved those as well. They are definitely more dramatic and these are really, really long lashes. So if you have really big eyes, these are gonna work amazing for you. I don't, but I just trim them with my lash scissors and I'm good to go. They fit really great. Like I said, I'm wearing Velour lashes today. I popped them on in a second. They're so easy to apply. I don't know what about it, but like the shape of certain lashes just go on better than others. And it even comes with a full-size lash glue, which is amazing because I'm always running out of lash glue. So here are what these styles look like up close. I feel like this one is a little bit hard to show just because of the gold on the inside. But yeah, they are both pretty dramatic, but both styles I would definitely wear a lot, especially if I'm doing like full glam. Next, we have a skincare set from Fenty Beauty. I've actually never tried Fenty Beauty skincare, so I thought now was a good time to do so because of all of the value sets out right now. It is called the Glow Around. It is a 4-piece travel skincare set. It comes with the Total Cleanser, the Pre-Show Glow, the Fat Water, which is a toner serum, and the Hydra Visor, which is a moisturizer. So here are the 4 products. It does say they are travel size, but I feel like these are pretty good travel size products. They're definitely more of like a deluxe travel size rather than just like miniatures or samples. Obviously, most of the products are pretty self-explanatory. The cleanser is just a daily gentle cleanser. It says it's supposed to remove your makeup as well, which is nice. The Pre-Show Glow I actually have not heard of, but it is a 10% AHA exfoliant for brighter looking skin, and it also comes with a reusable applicator, kind of like a reusable cotton pad, which is awesome that they included that in here as well. And then of course the Fat Water is a toner, so it's going to even your skin tone, reduce the appearance of pores, things like that. And then the Hydra Visor is a moisturizer that is of course great for hydration. It's supposed to be really lightweight and it also has some sun protection in there too. So all in one, great little set. If you've never tried the brand like me, this is a good one to pick up. Some other little holiday value sets. I got this set from Pat McGrath Labs. It is a lip gloss duo. I love the Pat McGrath lip gloss. I only have one shade and I use it all the time, but it's kind of a darker shade so it doesn't go with everything. So as soon as I saw this, I knew I wanted to pick it up just to have a couple more options. And I believe these might be full-size products. At least they look like it to me. Yeah, so I think they are full-size products because here's the one that I already own and then here's the one in the set. So that's awesome. So this first one is in the shade Wicked Whisper and it is like a creamy peachy kind of nude color. Once again, this will be great for my collection because it doesn't have shimmer. So many of the glosses that I have a lot of shimmer in them and this one does not. So it's perfect. And then the next one is in the shade Faux Real and it is also just a really basic nude. So these are going to be 2 glosses that are just great every day. Throw it on with any lipstick kind of shades. And like I said, I love the formula of Pat McGrath lip glosses. They're amazing. You will not be disappointed. Another little value set that I got is from House of Lashes and it is just a lash adhesive set. But I got this because it comes with the dark lash glue and the regular lash glue. I've really been wanting to try out a dark lash glue. I don't typically wear a ton of liquid liner, so I'm not sure if a dark lash glue would help me or hurt me me, like if it would be really obvious if I don't wear liner, or if it would just make it kind of less obvious, because sometimes I'll have like a little white speck of like glue peeking out, even if it is a clear lash glue. So anyways, yeah, I thought I would try it out first in like a mini size, and then if I do like it, I can of course always go back and order the full size. I did pick up a few products from the Natasha Denona My Dream collection. This is the My Dream Cheek Trio, and it is a blush and highlighter palette. These had really good reviews. I was actually looking at a few blush palettes. I was looking at the Patrick Ta cream blush palette, but it wasn't getting the best reviews, so I ultimately passed on that. Same with the Charlotte Tilbury blush and highlighter palette. Did not have good reviews at all, so I passed on it. But this one actually did have pretty good reviews, so I went ahead and picked it up, so hopefully it does not disappoint. So here are the shades that you get in this palette. Right off the bat, it looks absolutely gorgeous. So it comes with this shade, which seems like a traditional highlighter. This is the cream base, which seems like just a cream highlighter. And then this is called cream blush. So upon my first impression, it kind of looks just like a normal matte blush. So I had to swatch it because I was so curious, but it actually feels just like a very creamy matte blush. I would definitely say this is more of that cream matte mixture. So if that's what you're into, then you are going to love this. So here are just some really light swatches that I did of the palette. I love the pigmentation on the blush and both highlighters. I think it's really nice. And like I said, these are pretty light-handed swatches, so keep that in mind, but I'm sure they will all be buildable as well. And I don't know, I'm loving it off of these swatches so far. I also got the Natasha Denona My Dream lipstick, and this is in the shade 11NB Natasha. And the packaging of this collection is just so beautiful and very unique for Natasha Denona, so I'm loving it. I loved this shade just because it seems like an amazing everyday shade for me. Like this is exactly what I look for every day. When I don't know what to wear, this goes with anything. Cool tone, it could even go more towards some warm tone looks as well. So yeah, very excited about this, and it swatched amazingly, so pigmented and creamy. And then lastly, for the My Dream collection, you know what's coming next. I had to also pick up the eyeshadow palette. This palette looks so beautiful. I love the packaging yet again. I couldn't tell online. It kind of looked plastic, but this is like a, kind of feels like silicone almost, or it's like a very soft matte packaging. And then the paint splatters kind of feel 3D. So it's really cool in that aspect as well. And this is definitely a purple toned palette. You do have a lot of really great neutrals and browns in there as well, but it is, I would say, a more cool tone palette, which I don't really have a ton of. And I really don't have a ton of purple themed palettes either. I'm actually wearing purple on my eyes today, but I love purple for fall and winter. I don't really own a lot of it, and this is the perfect palette. Perfect amount of mattes, perfect amount of shimmers, at least for me, and a perfect amount of transition shades. I mean, you don't need a whole lot. Like these two right here are great, and then I love the accent colors that it comes with as well. I am dying to get into this and create an eye look. So these are only a few swatches, but so far I am obsessed with this shade here. I mean, that is absolutely stunning and gorgeous. The black I'm interested in testing a little bit more. It swatched like slightly patchy, but I don't know if that's just my hand was a little wet, so I don't know if that's what it was. But anyways, yeah, all of the shades look beautiful though. Their staying power is really good as well, because they are not wanting to come off. Oh my goodness, like at all. That's concerning, but at least you know they'll stay all day. A couple of restocks that I have here. The Huda Beauty Bomb Brows Brow Pencil is my favorite brow pencil of all time. I'm out of it and I had to pick it up. I'm actually probably gonna add like 3 more to my cart just to have on hand, because I hate running out of this. It is the worst because I can never get my brows to look right on the first try. So definitely check this out if you want a thin brow pencil. I also restocked on the Lily Lashes lash adhesive. I know I got a lot of lash glue in this video, but that's fine. I'll have it for like a long time. But the Lily Lashes is my favorite. It just does the trick. It stays on forever. So good. So I got a new one of that. I also got a fun limited edition product from Givenchy. So this is the Prisme Libra, I believe is how you say it, loose powder. This is their most iconic one, and it's just basically in like a fun holiday packaging. It has like this silver cushion top to it. I do own this in like the medium shade or something like that, the one that has like a peachy kind of tone to it, but not the original. And I feel like the good reviews and raves of this product come from the original color. So I wanted to just go ahead and try the original color because honestly I wasn't like crazy impressed with the medium shade. So I'm feeling like this one will be more of a better like color corrector for me. So here is the packaging that I was talking about. I mean, is that not just so stunning and luxurious? Of course, this is a luxury product. It is Givenchy. But if you have no idea what I'm talking about, this powder is basically a 4-in-1 shade powder, and it is supposed to really just like color correct your skin and give the perfect balancing tone for a powder. And a lot of people absolutely rave over this stuff. So I wanted to give it another shot. More lip products. You guys know I always go heavy on the lip products, but lips are like one of my favorite things about makeup. I just absolutely love doing my lips at the end of a makeup look. It just makes it all come together. So this is a little value set by Makeup by Mario. It is the Mario's Lip Lift Kit, and it comes with a little mini lip liner and mini lipstick, and they're just in really like basic nude shades. The lip liner is in the shade Hue, and then the lipstick is in the shade Sam. I have tried both his lip liner and lipstick, and they are some of my favorites from Sephora. I am obsessed with them, especially the lip liners. I want to go back and get like a million other shades because they're so good. So this one is no different. Of course, it is a miniature, so it doesn't come with the brush or the pencil sharpener or anything like that. The original full-size lip liners from Makeup by Mario come with a pencil sharpener, and it's a dual-ended applicator. So it comes with a brush on one side to kind of clean up around your lips when you're done, and they are amazing. But anyways, this was just kind of to try a new shade, maybe to travel with. These are perfect to stick in a small purse. And like I said, this is in the shade Sam. It is the lipstick. And once again, just a great duo. The lip liner is intentionally slightly darker than the lipstick to kind of give that like plump lifted lip look that he is going for with this kit. Great little value set there. I highly recommend his products, as I've stated a million times. So if you want to try them, this is perfect. So this is a random little tool that I got from Sephora collection. It's a false eyelash fuser. So I think you're supposed to put this on after you do your false lashes, and it just kind of like sticks them together. I don't know. If you've ever used something like this, let me know what you think. A lot of the reviews were good. A lot of people said they liked it to just curl their lashes, but either way, we'll see. I don't know. It's one of those things where it was like super cheap, so I just added it to my cart and here we are. So I also picked up a perfume during this haul because perfumes are very pricey. So if you can get them on sale, then it is a great time to pick them up, especially if you're like thinking about getting a perfume as a gift. Now is an amazing time to get that. So this is by Fleur, and it is the Missing Person perfume. This is an incredibly popular perfume. I've actually tried the sample of this and I did really enjoy it, so I went ahead and got this value set that includes the full size and I believe a travel size. And the notes on this are as follows. It is in the floral musk family. It has skin musk, bergamot nectar, sheer jasmine, orange flower, sandalwood oil, blonde wood, and white musk. So if you're into the notes and everything, hopefully that helps. So yeah, it does come with the full size perfume, which is the 1.7 fluid ounces. And here is what the bottle looks like. Very simple and clean bottle. Ooh, I love the top of this, you guys. It's like magnetic. It's so cool and like weighted. Very, very nice quality. I'm gonna spray it on this wrist. Amazing. I don't have anything like this. It's definitely floral musk. Like that is just the best way to describe it. It's weird because I don't have a floral fragrance that's also kind of like sultry and musky. I feel like a lot of floral fragrances you wouldn't necessarily reach for in the fall months, but this one is actually something that I could reach for at nighttime in the spring and summer, or even like daytime, fall into nighttime, whatever. It's really, really nice. It's kind of different and I like that. And then it also comes with a little travel size, which is awesome. And it actually has a sprayer on this one as well. So this is perfect for traveling or sticking in your purse or anything like that. Like this is going to be so convenient. Next, we have another complexion product. This is also from Merit Beauty. So we have two Merit products in this video. This is a very popular product. It kept going in and out of stock on me, and it is the Perfecting Complexion Stick. Here is what it looks like. As the name suggests, it's just a stick, and you open it up to reveal a little complexion product product here. And like I said, this is a concealer. I got this because number one, I wanted to try it. It had really good reviews, and I'm trying to try different brands like Merit Beauty that I haven't really dabbled in a whole lot. And then what really got me and what really made me purchase this is I was thinking about like being a new mom in February and not really having a ton of time to do my makeup. And I was like, actually, this would be a great product to just like keep upstairs in my bathroom and like run like on my eyes or something if I didn't have time to like really get ready, but I wanted to do a little bit of something for my complexion. So that's my idea for this. I'm hoping that I like it enough on its own to just kind of wear during the day without anything else. So we'll see. I'll have to keep you guys updated on that. If you are also a mom and don't really have a lot of time to do your makeup, or if you just like are a working gal and don't want to do a full face every day for work, then maybe this would be something you might be into as well. Next, we have another cream blush set. This was like a blush palette or blush set heavy haul video, but this is by LYS Beauty, and these are the little triangle cream blushes. I bought one several months ago during like summertime and I loved it. So as soon as I saw this value set, I wanted to pick it up. It's only 20 bucks, which I think is an incredibly good deal. And you get 3 different shades. So you get the shades Empower, Grateful, and Unforgettable, and they are all very different, which I love because I don't know, you can just really try out lots of different shades. And I believe these are also full-size products too. I feel like 20 bucks is like a really good deal. So this is the shade Empower, just a deeper kind of ruby red. This is going to be one that I definitely grab for during like December holiday season. Then you have Grateful, which is more of just like a neutral pink, my everyday kind of blush shade. And then lastly, we have Unforgettable, which is definitely more of a poppy blush shade, something when you want a little bit more color. So yeah, you get all 3 of these in this value set. I think that is a great deal and a good way to try out something new. If you've never tried LYS Beauty, these are one of their most popular products. So I think this is an awesome set that they came out with for holiday season. So next I'm going to run through the Fenty Beauty lip products that I have because there's quite a few of them. First up, I did get the Glossy Posse value set that they released for the holidays. I love this. I think this is like one of the best value sets on Sephora right now for gift giving. Any girl who is slightly into makeup or beauty is going to love this, you guys, I promise. The Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs are my favorite lip glosses at Sephora, hands down. They are incredible. I'm wearing one today. I feel like most of it's kind of come off, but I was wearing one today. I love this set too because it includes all of the Gloss Bomb varieties. You have the original Gloss Bomb, the Gloss Bomb Cream, and the Gloss Bomb Heat. So the difference in these, the regular Gloss Bomb is just going to be your standard lip gloss. It is super glossy. A lot of them are shimmery. This one definitely is. And then you have the Gloss Bomb Cream, which is more of a matte. Like it's still glossy, but it doesn't have like flecks of shimmer or gold or anything like that in there. And it's just like a super creamy formula. And then you have the Gloss Bomb Heat, which is a normal gloss bomb, but with like a little bit of a plumping aspect. So it does tingle on the lips a little bit and provide just a little bit of plumpness to your lips. I've tried all of these formulas and they're all great. I love them. So this one comes with the Gloss Bomb in Fuchsia Heat, which is a new shade, which I'm very excited about. I literally want to put it on right now because I feel like it goes with my lips. And then the cream is in Cupcakin', which I don't think I already have. And then the Fenty Heat is in Fenty Glow Heat. So I believe I do already own this one, but that's okay because it's a really nice neutral shade that I'll get a lot of wear out of. And then Cupcakin' is new to me, but they do sell this one in their normal collection. And then this one, the Fuchsia Flex, is a new shade. Super exciting. So highly recommend this. Great set. And then I also picked up the new Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Ice. So this is the first in the new variety of ice, and it is a cooling lip luminizer. So this is just like super unique. Do not own anything like this, and it is just a lip gloss that is supposed to have a cooling effect. And I believe it is just a clear shade, which is kind of nice to have. Sometimes I don't have a lot of clear glosses, so something like that always comes in handy in my collection. And this is the shade Cold Hearted, and it's just supposed to be like super shiny, give you that kind of wet lip look, and of course have that cooling effect. If you guys have tried this already, let me know how you liked it because it's kind of interesting. I feel like it's going to be similar to the lip plumping, like the tingling, except it doesn't have the plumping feature maybe. Okay, last blush palette. This one is from Pat McGrath Labs. It is the Divine Blush and Glow Cheek Palette. I don't know why there's just like so many blush palettes palettes lately. I don't know if it comes in different shades, but I got the shade Nude Venus, if so. Here's what the packaging looks like. It looks very royal, which is very Pat McGrath. And then here is what you get on the inside. So you basically have 4 blushes. This one could be kind of like a blush highlighter or a blush topper. And then you have a highlighter. Right off the bat, all of these look like shades that I would definitely get a lot of wear out of, and they look beautiful. If they're anything like their normal Divine Blush formula, I know that I'm going to love these because those are some of my favorite blushes at Sephora. I'm just hoping that the pigmentation is good, especially for these lighter ones. So let's see. Ooh, it is. It is. The pigmentation is there. Wow, these are so pretty, you guys. Wow, very pigmented. So these are the swatches. My hand is a little stained, but here are the 4 swatches for the blushes. Very pigmented. Even the lightest shades are gorgeous. And then this is the highlighter right there. Also very pigmented. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever really had a cheek palette that I've been this impressed with, like right off the bat, like all 4 of the shades, or I'll say all 5 of the shades, even the highlighter. Like I am obsessed. All of these are so pretty. So yeah, very impressed with that. Pat McGrath rarely disappoints me. I love her. She can do no wrong. And honestly, all of her products usually hit the mark. She just makes such quality products. Only a few more products. One is by Huda Beauty, and this is the new Glowish Blur Jam Smoothing Primer. I love a good smoothing primer, and my fave beauty YouTuber, Stephanie from Babs Beauty, was talking and raving about this, so you know I had to try it. But yeah, it's just a silicone-free smoothing primer. It comes in a little jar, and it actually does have like a little spatula that you get with it if you would like that. What threw me off about this is that it is kind of like a red color. That really threw me off when I first saw it on the website. I thought it was a blush, but it's not. It's a primer, and it is kind of like a gel looking consistency. So very interesting, but I am so excited to use this. I will probably use it tomorrow because I'm just like, oh, it's so tempting to just like touch it right now. I have to. It's like cool to the touch. It's cold. I'm just gonna put some on my hand. Wow. I have a lot of pores on my hands too, so it's actually a good place for me to try out smoothing primers, and it does smooth them out a lot. It feels really good though. Like it just feels cooling and just, I don't know, kind of like skincare almost, you know? So I'm excited about this. I love a smoothing primer. That is what I look for because I do have just a lot of like hyperpigmentation and texture and stuff on my skin. So anything that is claiming to be smoothing is always a must-have for me. And the last 2 products that I picked up, you guys, are 2 little miniature value sets that I was intrigued by. First is by Fenty Beauty yet again, and it is the Baby Watts Mini Fluid Freestyle Highlighter Duo. I don't believe I have any of the freestyle highlighters. If I do, I don't know where they're at, so I thought this was a good way to try them out. It comes with the shades Hustla Baby and Sandy Peach, and like I said, they are just miniatures, which is great because I don't really think that I need like full sizes of something like this, or at least right now since I've never tested them. So I'm excited about these. Oh wow, that was way too much. So you can see I just did a little swatch of Hustla Baby right there, which is just like a champagne gold. Very, very pretty. They're basically just like liquid highlighters, I think, like that are pretty blinding, if you will. And then this one is in Sandy Peach. As you can see, they go on, like that's how they go on, like very crazy. And then you blend them out. So a tiny, tiny bit goes a long way. You can see that one, the Sandy Peach shade, is more of like a rose gold, but they are both gorgeous. I mean, I do get nervous about like these being like too much, so I'll have to really be gentle with them, but right off the bat, they look gorgeous. I mean, if you're into that like stunning, beaming, blinding highlight, then those are for you. And the last little set here is from Natasha Denona, and it is one of the cute little ornament value sets, which I think are adorable, like so precious. And this one is the Baby Gold palette. So if you have someone in your life, you guys, who has never tried Natasha Denona shadows, this is a great thing to get them because Natasha Denona shadows are like the best of the best. They are so good, so creamy, easy to blend, just absolutely stunning and beautiful. And these are like really great neutral shades that anyone could wear. So I highly recommend this. I haven't tested it, of course, but as long as it's the same formula as all of her other eyeshadow palettes, then we should be good to go. But here is what it looks like. So you have that nice lighter caramel brown shade, which would be good for a transition shade. Then you have the dark darker brown over here, which is great for outer corner just to kind of smoke it up a little bit. And then you pop that gold right on the lid and you have a full eye look with literally just 3 shades, super easy and great for the holiday season coming up. Honestly, just great for any time. But yeah, absolutely love it. Super cute, very affordable way to try out Natasha Denona without dropping like 65 bucks on a full palette. This is a nice option. And that is actually it, you guys. So that is all that I bought from the Sephora savings event this year. It was still quite a bit of product, so I think I am good. I'm all stocked up until next time. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys ended up picking up or what you are going to pick up if you haven't checked out already. And yeah, we can kind of chat about products down there in the comments. If you like this video and want to see more beauty hauls on my channel, give this one a thumbs up. Go follow me over on Instagram and make sure you are subscribed down below if you're not already. I appreciate you guys so much and I look forward to talking to you in my next video. Bye!